You too. What's going on, Lakers fan 92? All right, finally got a. I would call it impressive. Actually, you know what? I will call it impressive because Lakers only had what 7 players tonight. 8 players to start. Ended up with 7 to score 70 points in the first half without big superstars, and to go on and finish the game with only 7 players, 2 of which were fouled out. So we only had basically 5 players, and then 5 turned into 4 because Kaman fouled out, Ballmar had a calf injury, and Robert Sacre had 6 fouls. So he fouled out, but technically, obviously, you got to finish the game with 5 players. So they finished the game. If Sacre committed a penalty, you turn it to whatever. Won the game against the Cavaliers. Not that that's like a big thing because the Cavaliers just plain suck. They're 16-33 now, but I'll take the victory. This video here, however, is what I want the Lakers to do in the next season because we obviously know it's going to be very, very, very difficult, and I honestly don't think it's going to happen for the Lakers to make the playoffs. So, this video is for the Laker future. Um, so, number one priority, Jim Buss has to leave. I mean, whoever watched First Take this morning was right on point. Everything that Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless said about the Lakers definitely needs to happen. Jim Buss, I'm sorry, you are not your father. You need to get out of Laker Nation. You need to stop managing this team and stop being the owner and move on, pass it on to your sister, who is probably messing around with Phil Jackson, which is a good thing because we want Phil Jackson back. Jim Buss, hang it up, man. Move on to something else. You got your money. Pass it on to your sister. This way, Phil Jackson can get on. So Ginny Buss needs to take over this team. Because I mean, I don't know how, like, who else you can pass it on to. They're the owners. They have the, obviously, nobody's going to step up like that. But Ginny Buss is the rightful piece to this Laker organization because she has connections with Phil Jackson. Number 2 priority, get rid of Mike D'Antoni next year. I know I said it in my prior videos that put the right pieces around D'Antoni and he can work. However, I want a defensive team. Defense wins championships in the NFL along with the NBA. You have no defense in the NBA, you go in the finals, you go in the playoffs, and you're playing the best of the best who will score points regardless. So get a defensive coach. Honestly, we should have kept Mike Brown. I don't know, maybe try to bring in Phil Jackson back, but I think anybody would be better than Mike D'Antoni. So that's the number 2 priority. So number 1, Jim Buss needs to leave. 2, Mike D'Antoni, your ass is gone. 3, free agency. Sign Kobe to a $48 million contract, 2-year contract extension, which I don't mind. Guy deserves his money. 5 championships with his team. Wants to finish his career. In fact, before I get to that, number 3 priority is actually Kobe Bryant. Sit your ass down for the rest of the year. Unless we go on a stretch of wins where we win like 20 in a row, because this team, I don't see making the playoffs. You need to relax, rest your leg, get healthy for next season. Because if you want to win your 6th ring, that's the best way to do it. Sit down, relax this season, get ready for your last 2 years of your NBA career, and try to win that 6th ring. So that's the 3rd priority. So number 4, get the right pieces next year. Maybe sign Carmelo Anthony. Try to lure him into LA. Kevin Love, most likely going to be a Laker in the future. Maybe not next season, but the season after that, 2015 season. I mean, there's articles everywhere explaining that he wants to play for the Lakers. So we'll see what happens with that. Pau Gasol, his future is in question marks with the Lakers. I don't know if we're going to re-sign him after his contract is up. I honestly don't know what to think of Pau because when Kobe's down and other players are down, he steps up in the points, but I still think he's a soft player. I really, really do. He's not the same Pau when we won the championships. He's soft. He doesn't have his career averages right now with rebounds. He's just soft to me, and he's getting older. His body's breaking down a little more. Obviously, he's a tall guy, so I can see why that's happening, but I don't know. What else do I want to talk about? I mean, those priorities that I just mentioned need to happen for the Lakers to be like on the pedestal again, to be the team in the NBA as we always were. The Lakers and the Celtics were always number 1 and number 2 dynasties in the NBA. So we'll see what happens after the season. I mean, like I said, Lakers are not making playoffs. I'm not expecting it. 17-31 now. I mean, we'll see if we can win our stretch of games. I'm so happy Jordan Farmar played well, but again, his freaking calf, I don't know how bad it is. Nick Young went down. Jody Meeks is out. So let's see the players that are hurt right now. You got Kobe Bryant. Obviously, we all know that. He's expected to miss another 3 weeks. You got Jody Meeks, hurt his ankle last night. I don't know how long he's out for. Jordan Hill hurt his eye. I don't know how long he's out for. Steve Nash, he was just resting, so he's back. Steve Blake is back, and Jordan Farmar is back. But we still got Xavier Henry, who's still hurt. We got Nick Young now, who went down tonight as well. I mean, this is ridiculous. How many injuries can you have in one season? Absolutely ridiculous. So Laker fans, everything, that's what needs to happen for us to get good again. So we'll see what happens. I just want to make a quick Laker video. I don't want to make this too long. Shout out to all my subscribers. If you are a Laker fan, subscribe to my channel. And other than that, I am out.